Kyle Richards and Mauricio Umansky have been separated for well over a year, but they are still not in a rush to get divorced. The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills cast member explained why neither party has filed for divorce during an appearance on the November 11 episode of the Housewives Nightcap podcast. It just hasn't felt like any pressing reason to. And it just, I don't know, feels big and dramatic, Kyle said. I wish I had a better answer because I actually don't. I don't know, he moved out. And he does his thing. I do my thing. The mom of four also admitted that the prospect of finalizing the split feels scary. If I were to analyze this, it's just kind of scary, but yeah, I don't know. I think I need a psychologist. All I have to think is we haven't had we have to, Kyle continued. It's like, we have a big family together, we have homes. She went on to note that neither she nor Mauricio wants to sell any of their shared properties together, which includes homes in Encino, La Quinta, and Aspen. Though Mauricio is now living in a condo of his own, the estranged spouses continued to live together in their Encino home during the first few months of their separation. Kyle explained why this was necessary during an appearance on the November 11 episode of Live with Kelly and Mark. When host Kelly Ripa pointed out that she wouldn't be able to cohabitate with husband Mark Consuelos if they split, Kyle acknowledged that it was challenging. I don't know how we did, Kyle said on the Daytime Talk series. I have to say, I am proud of how we navigated through this. It's been hard, in front of the public eye and then cameras rolling and all of that, but it was just important to us to convey to our daughters that no matter what, that we are a family. She added that the pair just needed to do it in baby steps because they do love and care about each other. I mean, we got married the same year as you guys. We've been together a very long time and we get along great, Kyle continued. He checks in with me daily, and I don't know. I think it's kind of a weird situation, but it oddly works for us. Kyle Richards reveals the real reason she hasn't filed for divorce. It's just, for months, Real Housewives of Beverly Hills star Kyle Richards has been the center of swelling speculation about the state of her marriage to Mauricio Umansky. With whispers of infidelity, emotional distance, and the often public lies laid bare, fans have been on high alert, wondering whether the beloved Bravo couple would finally call it quits. However, in a recent Raw interview, Kyle Richards opened up about the real reason she hasn't filed for divorce, offering candid insight into her struggles, emotions, and what lies ahead for her and Mauricio. Kyle began her reflection by acknowledging what many fans have suspected, their marriage has been under immense pressure for quite some time. The truth is, Kyle admitted, brushing back tears in a vulnerable moment, it's just not that simple. Everyone seems to think that if you're not happy, you just walk away. But when you share so much history with someone, a family, a home, a lifetime, it doesn't work like that. Richards and Umansky, who tied the knot in 1996, have been together for over 25 years. Over the decades, they have built a sprawling, enviable life that includes their four daughters, Farah, Alexia, Sophia, and Portia. Their relationship has been a staple of RHOBH, often admired as one of the few long-standing marriages in the Bravo universe. But cracks in the foundation began to appear more publicly over the past year, leaving fans heartbroken and skeptical about whether the two could weather the storm. While Kyle has always been open about her struggles in front of the cameras, she confessed that living life under a microscope has only amplified the tension in her marriage. Everything we go through gets magnified times 1,000, she said. Every argument, every misunderstanding. People dissect it like we're on a lab table. Richards added that this pressure has, at times, made her question whether staying together is even worth the constant judgment. When you have millions of people weighing in on your life, telling you what to do, who to blame, and whether you're making a mistake, it gets in your head. Kyle also touched on the emotional toll of the rumors swirling about Mauricio's alleged infidelity, which became a focal point during recent RHOBH episodes and online chatter. The hardest part has been dealing with things that aren't even true, or things that get blown out of proportion. You start questioning everything. And trust me, when you're already hurting, you don't need the world's opinion piling on. Perhaps the most poignant revelation came when Kyle explained her deep commitment to her family and how that has shaped her decision not to file for divorce. I'm a mother first. Always have been, always will be. When you're a mom, you're constantly thinking about how every decision you make will impact your kids. Even though they're older now, they're still my priority. She went on to describe how deeply intertwined their family has become. It's not just about Mauricio and me anymore. It's about the lives we've built for our girls, our home, everything we've worked for. According to Kyle, the idea of dismantling everything they created feels overwhelming. I don't want to just throw that away. I can't imagine breaking my kids' hearts or seeing our family fall apart because we couldn't find a way through this. The RHOBH star also revealed that she and Mauricio are taking their time to evaluate what their next steps will be. We're still talking. We're still trying to figure out who we are as individuals and as a couple. Sometimes you need to step back and breathe before making life-altering decisions. Kyle shared a powerful reflection on personal growth, revealing that part of the reason she hasn't rushed into filing for divorce is because she's focused on finding herself again. I've realized that a lot of the work I need to do is within me. I spent so many years being a wife, a mother, a housewife on TV, and somewhere along the way, I lost track of who I am. The Bravo star emphasized that this time apart has given her space to reconnect with her identity outside of her marriage. I've been rediscovering my passions, taking care of my health, and just figuring out what makes me happy. Because the truth is, you can't fix a relationship unless you're whole yourself. Kyle hinted that Mauricio has been going through a similar journey, acknowledging that the space between them hasn't been all bad. We're both doing a lot of soul-searching, and sometimes you need to step back to see things more clearly. Despite the challenges, Kyle still spoke with a lingering sense of hope. When asked whether she believes reconciliation is possible, she hesitated before answering. I don't know what the future holds. I'd be lying if I said I did. But I believe that love doesn't just disappear. Sometimes you just need to fight for it. For Kyle, that fight involves patience, communication, and compassion. Not just for Mauricio, but for herself as well. People always ask me why I'm holding on. The truth is, I'm holding on because I'm not ready to let go yet. That doesn't mean I'm naive or in denial. It means I'm willing to give this the time it deserves. Richards also expressed gratitude for the support she's received from fans and close friends. It's been a tough year, but I've been overwhelmed by the kindness of people who just want me to be happy, whether that's with Mauricio or on my own. As for what's next, Kyle Richards says she's taking it one day at a time. For now, I'm focusing on myself, my family, and the things that bring me joy. If Mauricio and I can find our way back to each other, great. If not, I know I'll be okay because I'm learning how to stand on my own. While the future of their marriage remains uncertain, one thing is clear. Kyle Richards is not giving up without a fight, and she's doing it on her own terms. Life is messy, love is messy, and sometimes there's no clear answer, Kyle said softly as she wrapped up her thoughts. But that doesn't mean it isn't worth trying. For now, Kyle and Mauricio's love story remains in limbo, a place where many marriages have found themselves, but few have had the courage to admit. And while fans may not get the fairy tale ending they hoped for, Kyle's honesty offers something even more valuable. The reminder that love, in all its complexities, is never simple. I hope everyone is having a wonderful day. Before starting the video, please go ahead and hit the subscribe button and give this video a like up.